United First Class, is it actually worth it? I've seen some pretty disgusting things.
Clearly this tray wasn't clean because it looks like someone Fortunately, I brought plenty of hand sanitizer.
Bigger seats, no lounge access, but this meal was surprisingly good.
United might call this first class, but after the experience I've had, I'm gonna call it thirst class.
Hello friends, and you join me today at George Bush Intercontinental Airport here in Houston once again. I'm excited because today I'm flying home on United Airlines in first class. It's going to be on the 737 MAX 9, and it's been quite a while since I've flown first class with United. I used to get a lot of free upgrades because of my status, but I gave that up to do a lot of videos on some different airlines, so it's going to be a fun experience. I've pre-ordered a nice meal, and first things first, I'm going to head over to the Amex lounge because unfortunately you do not get any type of lounge access when you fly domestic first class in United. So I do fly out of Houston quite a bit, but I'm here on a work trip today and I had to check a bag. If I wasn't checking a bag, you can actually just go straight to Terminal D if you want to access the Amex lounge. It's located on the mezzanine level, right above the check-in at Terminal D. But today we're actually flying out of the E-gates, so I'm not sure if this is going to be convenient or not, but either way, I'm here plenty early. And they've actually done a lot of renovations in Terminal D, so it looks much nicer than it used to. Last time I walked through here, it was just a shell. I'm really enjoying my new bag from Carl Friedrich. I'll go ahead and throw a link in the description below and a QR code. If you want to check out this bag, it is by far the best carry-on that I've ever used. I love to joke around about United's first class. I call it fake first class because they actually no longer offer a first class product on international routes, and the domestic US first class product is something that would typically be called business class in other countries. We're not talking lie flat seats. We're not talking an extraordinarily luxurious experience. Like I mentioned, they don't even give us the lounge access. But nonetheless, it'd be nice to have a little bit of extra room for this flight. And for a couple $100 more, I'm curious to see if it's still worth it. Kind of a strange spot to enter the lounge. I gotta go through the duty-free shop over here. I'll resist the temptation to buy any whiskey and let's head on down the elevator. Well, I was told that Monday wasn't one of the busier days here, but still a wait, which is pretty typical. I do love the lounge, but it seems every time I come here, there's a long wait to get in. Well, that took exactly 25 minutes, so I think that system's a lot better than waiting in line like it used to do, so it wasn't too bad. They just send you a text when it's time to go in. I feel like the best bartenders in the airport, except for maybe the Polaris Lounge, and the food was also really good, but didn't want to spoil my appetite, so I didn't have too much.
If you're a United Elite member, I'm curious, how often do you actually get free upgrades these days?
So I'm heading over to gate E10. Now typically when I take United back to Boston, we go to the C gate, so it's a bit unusual. I think more of the international flights go to the E gates, but honestly from that Amex lounge, it was like a 5-minute walk tops, really convenient. And it looks like I probably could have waited in that lounge a little bit longer because our inbound flight was delayed, so they're still not boarding.
Boarding was only 25 minutes late, but don't worry, the captain came out to explain everything, like we had never been on a plane before. He promised we'd still land 5 minutes early.
Hi.
Welcome, wait for you.
Thank you.
Attention Captain Ken Scott Saron, on behalf of my first officer Austin and Stacy, our purser, thanks for joining us. 321 on the way to Boston. I'll get you there nice and safe, hopefully about 5 minutes early.
Welcome on board United's Boeing 737 MAX 9. Now this is one of the first MAX aircraft that was delivered, but they actually have the new Next interior in here. So the screen size is actually about the same size as their premium economy seats.
We appreciate your attention as we get this safety video off and rolling.
All 8 exits are marked with overhead signs. As you locate the 2 exits nearest your seat, remember, they may be...
Hold my heart and take my hand. Let me in so that you understand why I even try. Why I can't say goodbye.
Sit right there and I'll explain why I find pleasure in the pain of losing out. So do you wanna go out? And if it's
Welcome back to the sky at United Airlines. It's been a while, so we're approaching May here,
And this is, believe it or not, this is my first flight on United of the year. 1 year I flew 92 segments with United, so it's kind of like reuniting with an old girlfriend that you're not too fond of, but you know, you still hope for the best.
The IFE on United is actually pretty awesome, but I didn't have any luck getting the Bluetooth connection to work with my headphones.
If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I've seen some pretty disgusting things on United Airlines, but clearly this tray wasn't clean because it looks like someone on it. Fortunately, I brought plenty of hand sanitizer. Definitely going to need it.
Well, this plane wasn't equipped with the Starlink internet that's rolling out across the fleet. I did go ahead and buy it for $8, and the speeds were pretty reasonable. One of the underrated perks of flying United First is you can now pre-order your meal in the app without having the fear of only one choice on board. There's actually quite a few selections, and I went with the Houston signature dish. The salad actually had sun-dried tomatoes, which felt weirdly fancy. And the banana pudding, shockingly good.
Allow me to be positive for a moment, because I will have to say that I've given United a lot of shit for their food in the past, but I would say that's probably one of the best meals I've had in the sky in a long time. Didn't think I would even like that banana pudding. If you have a chance to book your flight like more than 24 hours in advance, definitely pre-order your meal. You're going to find a much better selection, and the dish I chose was like the Houston signature dish, and I loved it. So I would have to say like shrimp in the sky might be questionable, but that was like surprisingly well cooked. Rice was a little bit dry, but not too bad. But all in all, really great meal. Super satisfied. Yo, my name's Jeff, and this is my third drink of the flight, Buffalo Trace. United might call this first class, but after the experience I've had, I'm going to call it thirst class. Nothing says premium like doing forensic science at 35,000 feet. In all seriousness though, great flight, definitely worth the splurge here. Food was awesome, really enjoyed the experience, super comfortable. Far from perfect, but would I do it again? Absolutely.
But what I'd rather do is one of these Ritz-Carlton yacht experiences. That would be nice. Oh, and shout out to the captain who said we'd arrive 5 minutes early and actually meant it. Not 6, not 4, exactly 5.
Have a great night. Thanks for choosing United Airlines.
Check out this video to see how I got paid to fly Delta One after KLM bailed on me in Amsterdam. Spoiler, I'd pick United Polaris over Delta One any day. Trust me, you'll see why.